time to go meet Hanako, guys, and trigger the point of no return. But just before we do that, I need to show you, I don't know, how I've changed the way we look for, I don't know, this final stretch of the game, and of course, our final journey. J&V against the world. We should just pack up and leave as soon as we can. What do we have to stay for anymore? This city's taken everything from us. Once I get what I need from Arasaka and Mikoshi, NC's in the rear view. Maybe Silverhand's been in my head for too long, but I'm starting to think it might be nice to leave a nuke behind us before we leave. Judy could scroll a BD of it. We'd call it the Dolls of Nuclear War or something horrendous. And rake in the heads from all the headset junkies who want to feel like a terrorist from the comfort of their own home. Wherever Jackie and Evelyn are now, maybe they'd spare us a smirk and a shake of the head as we prepare to engage with Arasaka all over again. Meeting all these old rockers, all pushing 100 years, honestly makes me feel a little jealous of the life Johnny and his band got to live. Here I was thinking how they'd all hate Johnny, his agendas, his tirades, but they all dropped everything for one last show. Sure, Terry is still messed up in a lot of ways, but maybe everyone is. Even after a long life of artistic success, fame, riches, he still has his demons to fight. Maybe he's just confirmation that the only conclusion we'll ever get to our lives is death. All we can do before then is keep turning new chapters, starting new loops, right, Kerr? It's been a wild few months. I feel like I've lived enough for several lives in such a short time. Shit, I've died enough times to say that with sincerity. I don't know what lies in wait for me, for us, at Mikoshi, if we even get there. I like to think I've left my mark on this city, even made it a better place. I could feel Johnny rolling his eyes at that notion somewhere in my head. Even without all that, I can at least say I've found some friends, even someone to love. Harry did some digging for me. He found two things. Firstly, the person who ordered the hit on Francis was Jenkins. And the second was a shard addressed to me. Well, kid, you don't like me, and well, I've never liked you too much either. But I've suddenly realised that I've got no one else in my life who might care one bit about what I have to say, or what happens to me. Even if you only care because you want to spit on my grave. I know there's a Saka hit squad on the way. I've ordered a few hits in my time. I know all the signs. Fixers won't talk to me, accounts frozen, can't call any AVs. So fuck it. I've dosed up on stims, even got some glitter mixed in. Might as well do all the cliches along writing to my only family. I never wanted kids, still don't. When I found out about you, I felt some kind of obligation, so I gave you some of the only thing I cared about, Eddie's. To be honest, even that feels like a mistake. Could have used them better myself. I had a running bet with my assistants that you'd OD like your mother before you turned 16. Lost even more Eddies on that because of you. That's who I am. This is what the city turned me into, kid. If I could have given you up to save my skin, I would have done it. Shit. I'm tweaking pretty bad. Sounds like they're at the door. You probably won't see this, but hopefully this confirms that you should leave this shit town behind before you start to love it like I did. Oh, one more. I don't know what I expected to find by looking into all this. Maybe I just yearned for a past that I didn't want to forget. I'm sure other people have parents who they love and remember fondly. Mine were just cunts. Nothing's gonna change that. All I can be is their antithesis. I'll take my mother's hair, my father's eyes, stare at them in the mirror and think of all the things I never want to be. Right, that's that, and this is us. So we can't escape our past. We might as well embrace it. So we've got the blue eyes, we've got the red hair, and this is how I stuck with the starting haircut. I just the most adaptable, I think, and spent a bit of time running around all of the clothing vendors. I finally found some all black biker boots, which are glorious. And I found two really nice jackets. I found this variation of the Edge Runner jacket, which has this lovely like rose pattern on it. It's a Holy Rose jacket. And I also found this version of the motorcycle jacket, which also has that same pattern on there. And they both look really sick. I might change between, I don't know, but we'll stick with the Edge Runner jacket just because we can see our tattoos and stuff. And I did find this gold bustier, but it's from level 50 and we're like just short of max level. So we'll put that on when we get there. This was a crafting one anyway, so this is high. Really high level anyway, because I just crafted a new one. We'll use Johnny's pistol. We've got and then I think that this is probably the best mix. We can use the pistol for people coming up close, I suppose. I'm kind of being a bit nostalgic having Johnny's gun here. We've got this to shoot from a distance, and then we've got the Widowmaker to shoot through walls. It'd be nice to have a shotgun, but you know, I've got stuff in my inventory if I change my mind, like Comrade's hammer, and all the rest of it. And I realised I had this Ashura, which we might give a try, but it's probably a bit late for that now. So yeah, we're gonna go. We're going to walk through our apartment building before we go, of course. And I need to actually tag a quest. We both knew this time would come. If we don't think of something quick, you will die and I'll go with you. It's time for our final meeting. Alright, so obviously, if I'm thinking back to The Witcher 3, the point of no return afterwards had like... Well, no, there were a few points of no return actually in The Witcher 3, weren't there? Yeah. But there were like 2 major points of no return, right? So there might be like a whole massive phase of the game after this, but I don't know. But anyway, this might not be the last video, is all I'm saying. I realised that there's probably a lot of Easter eggs that I still need to find. But what I'm going to do is, I think enough of you have asked me about how many endings I'm going to look at, and I will try and look at all of them. But I'll do some bonus episodes, is what I mean, basically, before we do any kind of post-game chat video. So I'll do bonus videos, and I might do one that involves finding Easter eggs and things of that nature. In terms of our final journal entry for Neve there, I realised that was probably a little dark at the end, and I did have a different version that I wrote that was a bit more of a redemption for Neve's parents, but I just don't think it fits with where we are and what we've been through. Right? Not everything has to have such a positive origin or a positive twist, or, you know, our family were exactly as they seemed and nothing's really going to change that, even if we really wanted it to be different. Okay, so the big question is, what car are we going to drive to meet Hanako? That doesn't really matter, does it? Let's take the Caliburn, it's a Corpo. Great, you already crashed. Look at, oh, for God's sake. It's already half destroyed.
At least that's what the docs say anyway, but I'm not so sure.
Mike?
See, back in the 2020s, just before the Fourth Corporate War broke out, this unidentified EV went down near Haywood. Whatever it was carrying, it was bad stuff. Less than a month, 600 adults had died of previously unknown disease. Just the thing. Said that it was some sort of flu. Yeah, like a flu that melts your body. But on the street, they knew the truth. It was a bioweapon. And on the street, they started calling it the carbon plague. Now, the story goes that the orphan kids mostly wind up going to surviving relatives, or the special orphanage the Nine Foundation set up after the tragedy. And the story should end there, but it doesn't. Some of those kids weren't the same afterwards. They could do things that shouldn't be possible. Mind reading, hacking without a deck, telekinesis, literally comic book stuff. The story gets murky at this point, but sometime during the war, those kids all vanished. Officially counted among the missing after the downtown bombing. Some say they ran off. Another story I've heard is that some corp got wind of their abilities and kidnapped them, using the chaos of the war as cover. Now, personally, I'd like to think they busted out, made their escape, and they live free to this day. So maybe some of them are listening now. If you want to tell me your story, give me a call. I'll make sure he can't be traced. And I'll make sure the truth gets known.
X-Men.
Lost another day to pointless drudgery, soul chipping away all my autonomy.
Alright, here we are. Okay, let's see what Hanako has to say to us. We already picked up the tarot card entry for this place. We are looking sleek.
I told you, I'm not buying. Yes, I'm sure. No, I'm not changing it. Like on TV.
As lonely as we can. It's wonderful to see that.
I'm gonna shoot.
Yep. Be locked out of all unfinished side jobs. I've made manual saves back at my apartment, so...
But I won't give them medicine.
Oh no.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all.
Yeah, me neither. We can't
This
trust her.
porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
Yeah. I agree. I was just about to take a sip of coffee.
Be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, meet Delta.
Alright.
Hanako-sama ga omachi da.
Well, she can wait a bit bloody longer, can't she?
She emptied the place. Shit.
In terms of like Hanako having more rebellious elements to her character, I don't really subscribe to that. That she might have more modern thinking, that she is capable of not thinking like her father, because she isn't of our generation. She is close to 100 years old herself. So we have to remember that, right, when talking to her. It's not like she's, you know, from a new generation with new ideas and wants to change things fully. And I know that this is not necessarily about that, but I just mean in terms of us getting stabbed in the back and being thought of as a thief and an American and a Westerner, like Saburo did.
Excellent. You have come.
Yes. I'm not bowing. Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's step to it then. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu'd killed your father... No?
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
Okay, why have you not done anything about it? Because maybe Saburo can be reborn?
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it? Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
It's gonna be family, right?
Well, then,
Ties that bind.
yes,
Yeah.
family. I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
How touching.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different?
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand.
Oh, right.
I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
Alright. Still didn't explain things.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother.
Yeah.
It's been hard, it'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout, when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice.
Oh, yeah.
Did you bring Soul Killer? As we agreed you would.
Finger on the trigger, don't say a word.
Seem on edge? Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have tailed you?
Ah.
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Take me for a fool? Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this.
Discreet? We're the only people
We are
here.
here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning, Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
Interesting.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Yeah, we need to hear what she has to say.
Wanna leave.
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
And you'll help me in exchange for...
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Okay. So what, you want me to get him to confess? A hit job? I shouldn't really drink this, it could be poison.
Just say it. Be easier that way.
I want him punished.
Still vague. You want him dead.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。 Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
So that means you're in charge? What about Michiko?
Let's assume it works. Then what? You take the Arasaka throne?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it.
Okay.
No wish to, or no permission, you being a woman.
I decide my own fate, as should you. So,
Sounds very risky for me to be surrounded by Yorinobu, his loyal workers, you, and who still might betray me.
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
this I know, and that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like, such as?
You will see.
Alright, let's not flat out disagree with her in case we get zeroed.
Offer's intriguing. Need to think about it.
Naturally, but think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sure.
Are you well?
No.
Yeah, it's just,
You are bleeding.
fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now.
Oh no.
I warned you.
What are you doing?
Shit, we could be hours from it now, V. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me.
Johnny, don't do it, man.
See what I'm getting at?
And you want to be in charge.
Of course I can see. Want me to hand over the keys?
I want to save your life. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Uh-huh. How exactly?
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet. Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you a half a century ago. But now, I don't see it.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll
True.
blast our way into Saka Tower, just like we did back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
Yeah. What about the Aldecaldos?
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen up, V. Those guys are trailer tuggers.
Shut up.
An assault on Arasaka's just not another convoy to jack. You already tried this with amateurs. Both know how that ended.
What, and you're a professional?
Tried it with pros. Didn't end any fucking better.
You don't want those people involved, their lives on the line, possibly on your
Oh,
conscience.
don't play me like that, man.
Our one hope is sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
What about Hanako?
Hanako's offers on the table.
Path of least resistance.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh, God, the crap. She actually has power. Could be our ticket.
Our ticket, huh? Okay, I see your angle. You think working with the corpo cunt is gonna sweeten the deal? Well, let me tell you something. The corpo kleptocracy is not an option. Rogue and I will handle this, just like we used to.
Okay, there was another option. Rogue, my call, not yours. I don't know, man.
Need more time. Need to...
Don't you get it? Time is something we are fresh out of.
Gotta stop you, dickhead. What's your scheme? This is my body. I make the...
Not this time.
Johnny!
Jesus, look at you. Can't even... Great, you checking out again?
Shit. What's Johnny gonna do in the meantime?
Am
Are we back at Vic's?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic.
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head. Ah!
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
No, feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How did I get here?
How... How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
Where's Misty?
I wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
Alright. How long have we got?
Just give it to me straight, Vic.
You've come to a critical juncture. Try sitting up. Carefully.
Alright.
Okay, but don't expect a miracle. Ah,
Slowly.
another victory for the history books. If you got something to say, Vic, just say it.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
I know, mate. I know.
I know, Vic. I'll try. Soon.
No, you'll do it now. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel.
No.
Endotrizine, Rogue, Saka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
My decision, man.
Give it a fucking rest, Johnny. It's my decision. And I gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Say, who won the bout?
Oh, so you heard that.
Did he get up? Walsh, was it?
No, never does.
Meaning,
It's a rerun. One I'd like to go back to.
why'd you get so mad then, if you already knew who won?
Oh no, really. Guess I like to think about where Walsh might have tripped up.
Any theories?
Entering the ring against a stronger opponent, but feels a little strange to call that a mistake.
Thanks for everything, mate. You've really been a good friend.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done, Vic.
Only wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up. Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic. I will. And you hang in there, too.
Good luck, kid.
Misty?
Hey V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure. Got a feeling Vic's had enough of me as is.
Don't be mad at him. His chakras are all blocked up today. Plus, he's had too much coffee.
And let me guess. My aura's sputtering?
Mm-hmm. Afraid so.
Let's do it.
Sure. Lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on.
Thanks, Misty.
Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but he found the courage to bet on himself. After. I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that?
Secure your soul, yeah.
I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Thanks, Misty.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot. So what? What did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Okay, was she supposed to say more there?
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No, but whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Yeah, let's call Judy.
Judy.
Yeah, even I've grown to like her.
She ought to know that. Hey, Judy.
Oh, hey, V. What's cracking?
Time we, went swimming.
A lot of fun, wasn't it?
What you said, then, about what you sensed in me.
Death.
Yeah. Wish it had been something else.
Wish it'd been anything else. Something nice.
Hey, not like it was your fault.
Here's hoping it comes out better next time.
Listen, whatever it is you're gonna try, just be careful, okay? I'm here waiting.
Thanks. Do my best. Okay.
Was good you called. Wish I'd had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then you tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Pan Am and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul. Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Oh, is this it? Ah, Jesus. Misty. I mean, look at all these advertisements. Secure your soul, feel the chemistry, Arasaka, brainwash. I mean, so my immediate feeling here is, A, I'm not trusting Hanako at all. I understand what he's saying about asking Panam and the Elder Caldos for help. And that, you know, they could get hurt. Well, that's the same with Rogue. I mean, it's not just going to be Rogue and Johnny going. She's going to have to assemble a crew, right? Like when they assaulted Arasaka Tower all those years ago, it wasn't just him and Rogue. There was a whole crew. So some of them might die as well. And sure, it might be people we don't know. I'm not sure. But on the other hand, with Arasaka, I mean, we could just take Hanako at her word, which sounds dangerous. But I suppose we've learned from all our interactions with Takimura that it's not just corpo rats, right? They are people at the end of the day, but how disposable are we to her, to them? We're not really going to know that until after we were to help them. So I just think it's just never going to be a good idea. But obviously, I can't ignore how Johnny's pulling us in certain ways here, right? Obviously, he wants to do what he wants to do. So I don't want to just kind of flat out rule out Arasaka. But if we trust Arasaka, we are full on our own, right? If we ask Panam for help, we've got friends with us, multiple people. If we go with Rogue, we've got multiple people, probably not just Rogue, multiple people to help us, right? If we go in with just Hanako versus Yorinobu and the rest of the board, we are on our... If things go sideways for us, in the sense that Hanako just wants to zero us or something, we are fully on our own to get out or get to Mikoshi or whatever. In terms of letting Johnny take the wheel, I kind of feel... I understand what he's saying, he's done it before. They set the bomb off, they got inside and all that, fine, but... after everything we've been through, do we really want him to be the one in control here? I feel like... now, like, part of me saying, you know, Johnny, you've had your chance, right? You had your chance and you got captured and you got killed by Soul Killer. And like, this is our chance now, right? And it should be up to us, not up to him. But technically we're not on our... we have had our chance already. We already failed trying to get something from Arasaka and died, and we got brought back to life. So we've kind of both already had our chance, and he didn't really blow his chance because he did blow up the mission at the old Arasaka Tower. But man, this is... and yeah, if something was to happen to Panam, or any of them, any of the Bright family, I mean, yeah, that would crush us. But ultimately, we could have... you know, that already happened, right? With the Kang Tao convoy, with Scorpion. And that's kind of what friends are for, you're in it together. And we would help Panam even if we meant risking our lives, right? And we already have helped Panam by risking our lives, so... I mean, ultimately, my overwhelming feeling here, my feeling, regardless of what logic says, is this is our story, and it's up to us and our friends and the people we love to help us finish it. Sure, maybe Rogue's better connected and they have more experience and everything, but they had their chance. They had their chance to change things to get to Arasaka, and they kind of... I don't know, they didn't really leave that big of a mark on them. Arasaka is still as powerful as they're ever going to be, and they will be after what we're going to do here. And that's my overwhelming feeling here. This is our story. This is not Johnny's story. We should be the ones who end it. But we can't do it on our own, so... it's up to me and my friends. It's not up to you, Johnny.
Gonna try to ask Panam for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Could just put all this to rest. What does that mean? We have already been up here, haven't we? Yeah, there's a tarot up here. No, Johnny, I'm pretty sure. I'll just try and think it over again, because we've got a choice to go back on it. I think I'll rule out the Corpo, the Hanako's offer, just because we're so isolated if we do that. Or maybe Takimura would be involved. I'm not sure what condition he's in. Yeah, man, yeah. Johnny had his chance, and Johnny succeeded in many ways, but he had his chance, right? He had his chance. This is our chance to save ourselves, or however you want to put it. Yeah.
Gonna try this with Panam.
Got a feeling you're gonna regret this decision. And the moment that dawns, I won't be there to help.
Could be my last ride, this. If it don't work out. Just want to be there for it.
Yeah.
Aware. see you inside, Mikoshi. Johnny? Okay, just me now.
Well, we could still call Hanako. Jesus. No. Wow. So that's us lying to Johnny. That's crazy. That's mad. I did not think of it like that.
V?
Hey, Panam.
Do you know what time it is?
I know, but need your help. You owe me a favor.
What's so damn urgent I couldn't wait until morning?
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
Sorry, what?
Uh-oh.
I'm serious. Whole thing with Johnny, I don't do something soon, I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First, why Arasaka Tower?
The tech. Underneath that tower, they got an access point to... well, odd as it sounds, a prison of souls.
A prison of souls?
Knew this might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at high moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower, or you'll die.
About the gist of it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you?
Vic's clinic.
The Ripper? Right, I know where it is. Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
Good. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to get you.
Just like that, man. Let's just check for any the camera feels like it's a bit zoomed in again. Right? I'm not sure, I can't tell anymore. Hang on, I'm gonna have to do a cheeky reload. Alright, yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, head to Misty's. Yeah. Yeah, sure, more experienced people with rogue and stuff, but we need to do this ourselves, right? I just don't think giving Johnny control would have felt right. Not to me anyway. Someone could always get hurt, right? Panam already got shot once, helping us with Kang Tao and Scorpion and everything.
Is that you, V? Or...
Like Vic said, taking matters into my own hands.
So, what now?
Waiting for my driver.
Come inside. We'll wait together.
Yeah, sure.
Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination.
Alright.
Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either.
No.
Every minute of every day, we each become someone new.
Very true.
We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny.
Okay.
Your future is his future, and vice versa.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll start with you, V. The Fool.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met. The magician. A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Sounds like Johnny.
The card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Oh, okay, definitely Johnny. Is one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills. Finally.
Balance, friendship, love. Though it can also mean difficult choices ahead.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, and Johnny's?
The moon.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad, right?
I don't know, V. The moon is mystery.
Okay.
I think that's for you.
Yep. No mistaking that ride ever.
Hey.
Man, it's good to see your face.
Jesus, you really do look terrible.
And I feel worse.
Then we had best not waste any time. We have a long road ahead of us. Come on, everybody's waiting at camp.
Look out for yourself, V.
Yeah, you too, Misty.
You too, Misty. And thanks for everything.
Oh god. I'm doing it.
Welcome back to the living. You feeling okay?
What happened?
I pass out.
You passed out on the way. We tried shaking you awake. To no avail. Sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse, V. Pan Am asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
Where'd she go?
She's off debating Saul. You need help, that's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him.
Cheers, Mitch.
So, V, I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Looks like we don't have one neither. The whole clan knows we set out tomorrow.
They know why. What our aim is.
Look around, V. War-tested veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap. So for now, they only know as much as they need to know. The aim is to help you out.
Plan is solid, Salt. Do not go muddying the waters. Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Fuck, you think I don't know that?
Yeah.
And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do. V, finally.
How's your health?
Yeah, been better, mate.
Been better. So, what have you guys patched together?
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out, but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
A tunnel?
Sure these plans are up to date. Completely reliable?
Positively. We went to our Snake Nation sources.
They've been turning stones over in that area.
I'm not one to lie. This tunnel gambit is risky, but if it works, that's our way into Mikoshi.
So you want a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know how it sounds, but we'd be plumb fools not to take
I
advantage.
see Night Corps building a new maglev line in the area.
Right.
Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. You're using one of Night Corps circs. You would only need a few minutes to dig that distance.
Not bad, wouldn't you say? Once we're in, we'll have to improvise. Guards, security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi.
Oh.
We'll take things as they come and hope for the best. V, any thoughts?
Okay, that's not good. What about Militech?
Construction site. What do we got for security? Whole place spiked. Militech out in full force.
It's your average hard hat area. Nothing too scary. But we can't just walk past them.
We expect to see the usual. Drone patrols, on-site operators, restricted access.
What's Cirque?
What's a circ?
A subterranean extraction and removal combine. It's automated tunnel boring. If we can grab one, we'll dig through to Arasaka Tower. Then go on to Mikoshi.
Yeah, you guys can back out now if you want.
Plan, entire op. It's about heading into enemy territory. You'll make enemies of Arasaka and others.
So it appears.
I'm exposing you, all of you, to danger. Want out? Wanna cut your losses? I'd understand. No hard feelings.
You came to us for help. We decided we'd provide it. Our minds are made up.
Okay.
No more discussion needed.
It's settled.
Okay.
We had best get to work.
I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
You two getting along as joint leaders?
Hey, you and Pan Am. Something I need to know about?
It's funny you should ask. I thought we'd smoothed over the rough edges between us. Then you showed up.
Pan agree with that?
Pan Am thinks so too?
You'd have to ask her yourself. CB, you're like the outsider who happens upon a family and witnesses nothing but endless quarrels. Then all of a sudden the outsider's presence is noticed, and the family members shake hands, join hands, become stronger than they were before. Understand?
Yeah. At least, I think so.
Good. So now you can tell me what else you'll need.
Yeah, we need to get in touch with Altera.
I need a decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might that be?
Yeah, it's an AI.
Alt. It's an AI from out past the block.
Are you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
Because I'll ask it to. Nicely.
Fuck me, V. You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as well go deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you geared up. No questions asked.
All right.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive and in one piece.
Dakota, as in the fixer Dakota? Okay, Dakota's closest. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Dakota.
It's been a long while. What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Oh, God. Hang on. Let's go
Another
talk.
time, then.
Let's talk to Mitch first, then. Oh, no. We can do this first, surely. It doesn't matter. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Marhaba.
Hang on, have I screwed this up somehow?
Where did we leave off?
Have you got good enough tech for this?
Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. For nobody knew I was there. Your tech up to it?
Up to it, she asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce through to the other side. You needn't fear prying eyes.
Not at all. Curious what I'm going in for?
What a damn shame.
You don't ask me,
What
I don't
about
ask you.
Watson's ancient
That's the
history?
path to a lasting relationship, sister.
Okay,
Everything is
so
ready.
What the hell
You can
else
go
do
in.
you have?
I spilled
Whatever,
tongue.
asshole. And to you.
Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today. You good to go?
Can't say how long this is gonna take. Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline?
Yep.
All right, time to move. Follow the vectors, sister.
Wow. Altira.
Hello, Alt.
Johnny?
You come alone.
Oh, no.
This place changes every time. Feels like I'm deeper. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace, that is what changes. You adapt to it, the raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying the more I'm here, the more I lose touch with the outside, with reality.
You lose nothing. Cyberspace is where we awake from what we know as dreams.
Johnny is currently indisposed.
Currently. He is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
Yeah, I thought you didn't care.
Seemed to me, you didn't care a lick about Johnny. That he ceased to exist for you, even.
If he did not exist, you and I would have nothing to discuss.
Very true.
Let me get this straight. Mean to say you only agreed to help me because of Johnny? And since he's not here this one time, you're thinking of backing out.
I do not aim to back out.
Yeah.
I have my own intentions for Mikoshi.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because for a second you were displeased and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
Not got much time left, Alt.
Need your help, Alt. Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death.
Say what you want, but I rose from the dead. And what about you?
Speak for yourself. Didn't you cheat death?
Is this what you believe?
No.
Your code, your consciousness. AIs live beyond reality's boundary. They live forever.
But we are not immortal.
Really?
You will begin to understand, but only in Mikoshi.
Okay.
Oh, why don't you swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very illusion upon which your world is based. At this moment, you would accept any answer if it made you feel better.
Guess that'd be human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi. Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
Okay, what should I expect?
What should I expect there, in Mikoshi?
A boundary to cross. In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
And Johnny?
Johnny? What happens to him?
I lack the data required to answer this question.
There anything we can know for certain?
Yes. That Mikoshi will be no more.
Constructs imprisoned there. Gonna set him free?
They will be integrated with me.
Whoa, okay. So you want to get more powerful?
Constructs will be integrated. Mean you're gonna absorb them. Assimilate.
Like Delamain.
No wonder you jumped at this chance. You want to destroy Mikoshi, swallow all the psyches in there.
Mikoshi is a prison. Through me, they gain the chance to become part of something greater.
Yeah, I don't think Johnny will like the sound of this.
Not sure Johnny'd like the sound of that.
And yet he is absent because you feel you must make the decision. It is the same situation in form.
Huh. Hardly. Doubt you'll first gab with these constructs, ask them what they think.
There would be no point in this.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's mad. She's just gonna take them all.
You say nothing. Why?
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
What's on the shard? A vectored virus?
A back door. It will open a passage for me. This is how you will get me into Mikoshi.
Okay, okay.
Only then will I be able to help you.
Hope you haven't cooked up any surprises, Alt.
Use the key once you have reached Mikoshi.
And we can't trust her either. Specific access point?
Should I look for a specific access point? Can already tell you Ice all the way to Tokyo will be backing every single one.
Some need but a barely cracked door to enter. Use the shard in Mikoshi.
Okay.
Leave the security to me. Until then.
We got her back.
Carol, the shard!
Relax, child. You barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started acting as if infected. No. Stranger. Spookier. What happened here? You melted half my tech! That's what happened!
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, sorry, Dakota.
Sorry about the damage.
Yeah, peachy.
Peachy.
Good. Real good.
The shard. Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have... Holy...
Yep.
Get it away from me.
Thanks, Dakota.
Don't thank me.
Thanks, ladies. That's Teddy? No, Cassidy, sorry. Yeah, I know we're putting everyone in danger, but how big of a crew are we actually going to be taking, you know? I'm not going to be taking everyone. Surely. Mitch?
Fellas?
We heard we're gearing up for a minor war.
More like a suicide mission.
Finish it up here, all right?
That's
Hey.
Teddy.
Right now? Okay. Saul needs me. Come find us after.
Will do.
Lo and behold.
Isn't this...
In theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass. Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Pan Am riding shotgun.
Afterburner?
Afterburner, standard, nitro, or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Oh, small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war.
Sure.
When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Sick.
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Wanna get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though.
Okay.
We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mildly.
Will you quit being such a sourpuss? We'll have her ready in time.
Firepower up top. What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI you can sync to via personal link.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how.
Alright, Mitch. Good luck. Thanks for the hard
Talk
work.
later then, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, these are just circular ones. Spam emails, even. Typical. Bob's not happy. Right, guys, I'm actually just going to have to end this episode here just because we've just gone over the hour mark. Or, well over the hour mark. I'm going to talk to Saul next time. I am nervous because they're putting themselves at risk, but I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable with trusting Johnny and Rogue and everything. Just kind of felt like giving up, I suppose. And like I think like RV actually said, we might not survive, right? Things could go wrong, so I want to be able to say that it was us who fucked it up at least. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, it's up to us anyway. We'll leave it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a like. If you did, just remember, everyone, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.